precious trophy. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on another SEC team, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Texas. We'll call for the fair catch here. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years, Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that's...
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 10. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And on the carry, he's heading left. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And at first down, they go right back to him. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Trying to extend the play. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. He's escaping the pocket now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
And here's the handoff. Powerful running here. Physical run earns the first down.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Intercepted in the end zone. And he's got some open field ahead. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They're going to run it. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Third down after that running play. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Running play called on third and short. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Well, they trust the running game on third down there and come up with a huge chunk play.
Chris, to me, it looked like the defense was just selling out to try to come up with a stop on third down. And once the back got the yards he needed, he looked a little bit surprised. He was still on his feet and looked around and saw that he had room to run and picked up some big yards.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll run it to the right side. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
And they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Buying time now, rolling to his left. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's Golden. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Looking to pass. It's yours. And here comes a deep shot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's third down.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series. Almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
He makes the grab. And he'll pick up the first down. Stopped at the 27.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack because right now, this isn't working.
He knocks this one right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The talk strategy here. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. He's brought down at the 37 after a strong return. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Running through the tackle. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. The offense is fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Looks like Smokeblood is a little lime green G-string.
They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking downfield. It's yours. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He pulls it in for a big gain. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. The Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. And he'll drop back here on third down. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Texas. Just ran away from the defense.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Extra point makes it a 6-point game, 13-7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. He's going to hand this off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Runs through the defender. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. It's a run to the left. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47.
Well, 3rd down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a 1st down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Gonna run it. It's Miller. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. They'll get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Movement here from the tight end. The linebacker shifting around now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. The attempt is no good. The lead remains 6 after the miss.
Yeah, it's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Gonna run it. It's Blue. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. 2nd down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. To the air. It's yours. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver makes the grab, and they've got him. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Makes a quick catch. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after running for the 1st down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. A new set of downs after that completion. He'll hand it off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability, getting them the ball in space. Like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice 1st down.
pre-snap motion from the offense. And the single back takes the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Longhorns are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Keeping it on the ground here. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. To throw, it's yours. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The pocket breaking down. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and the receiver just not quite on the same page there on that 3rd down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked.
Go get your G-string on, dude, and flick the shit out of your ass with it, boy. That's ball game. Get that G-string on, boy. Yeah, boy. See you later, Smokeblood and that G-string. Smokey G.
With the last team standing at the top of the mountain curve, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.